Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to Live Stream Saturday. I hope you guys have had a fantastic week, and as you can see, I've been trying to make it a little bit more Halloweeny. I'm going to see how long I can keep this up with this mask on because I can hardly talk. But anyway, let me get you guys up on screen, and hopefully you guys maybe heard some thunder and stuff. I don't know whether it is working or not, but hello everybody. We have, maybe I can get you guys up on screen. I'll see if this is still going to work. But anyway, it is the spooky chat room tonight. I don't even know if you can hear me speaking, but hello and thank you for joining me tonight. We have Kevin in the house, and Marie and Mario's in the house as well. Linda Z, Leanne, Corey, Donna, Amy, Carla, and Ginger Duran, Michelle, Rebel, Rocker. Hello everybody, thanks for joining me tonight, and everybody say a massive hello to Mario in the live, well, it's actually the spooky chat room tonight. It's not the live chat room, so hopefully you can actually hear the words, because this mask isn't particularly good for talking because the mouth actually goes in, so it's like pushing it against your mouth when you're trying to talk. But it looks like we have some kind of audio levels going in, so my aim is to continue the live stream like this for as long as possible, and maybe I'll take the mask off during the first video, because if I do it now, I'm going to get my hair caught and it will probably rip it out, and I'll probably look like this. I'll have a bald head after trying to take this mask off. Anyway, let me get the names of my patrons up on screen, because they are the people that make all of this craziness possible in the first place. And here they are going along the bottom of the screen, so thank you guys so much for all of your support. You know who you are. And they also pop up in the super chat window as well. And without further ado, let's get the super chat window up on screen. And there should be a little pumpkin, and it's the scary super chat tonight. So we have a spooky chat room and a scary super chat. And I'm just going to scroll up to the top because there's been so many amazing donations already. And I'm going to take for granted that this is all working and you guys can hear me, and I'll continue on. Maybe you guys can give me a thumbs up or something in that spooky chat room to see if you can actually see me and hear me and it's all okay. But just give a thumbs up as well. This is the other thing, that we can get the thumbs up, the live likes up on screen, and there we have it. We're at 109 already, so thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up. We'll maybe get the target up on screen after the first video, and the mask that I've got on maybe looks a little bit more evil than my general approach to presenting and being quite upbeat, so maybe I should try and change that, but we will continue anyway. Let's have a look into the scary super chat tonight. We have Orlando in there who has donated $2. Thank you for this, Orlando. And the message is, spook the likes, happy Halloween, with some Halloween pictures as well. So thank you for that, Orlando. And Paul's in the super chat window as well, or should I say the scary super chat. And he has donated $5. Thank you for this, Paul. And the message is, because this is one of my happy places, and it doesn't look like a particularly happy place tonight, but thank you, Paul, for that donation. Lisa has donated $5 as well. The message is, thank you for that, Lisa. The message is, happy Halloween, wingers. You'll have fun while I'm working, and don't eat too much candy. Catch you later, rock. With lots of pictures. Thank you, Lisa, for that. And Patricia has donated $5. Thank you, Patricia. The message is, thanks to Phil, Carla, and everyone for the congratulatory wishes, with a smiley face. So thank you for that, Patricia. And thank you everyone for joining me tonight as well for this special Halloween edition of a live stream Saturday. I wasn't actually planning on doing anything, but then I thought, why not? I'll just start planning this all a little bit earlier and get a little bit spooky, especially for Halloween. So Nana25 has donated $5 as well. Thank you for that. The message is, thank you for all the music and good groovy vibes. Hope the new lockdown goes well with some rock horns and rock. So thank you for that, Nana25. And Deborah's in the house and has donated $5. Thank you for this, Deborah. And the message is happy Halloween. So happy Halloween, everybody in that live spooky chat room. I've got to keep remembering to call it tonight, but thank you for that, Deborah. And Carla has donated $4.99. Thank you for that, Carla. And says boo with a ghostly face. And a massive shout out to the moderators in the spooky chat room tonight for keeping an eye on everything in there and making it such a great place to come to communicate with everybody, but just to be on these live streams, communicating with you guys live as well. It is so different to a few years ago, as I always say, when it's just me talking to one or two people, but to have your company here is much appreciated, and especially on a more of a weird night tonight with Halloween. But Carla also said that I should dress up maybe in my rock and roll stuff, but I thought I'd go the full hog, and I managed to find this mask from the live stream gig that I did, and I'll be showing the first video of the night very soon, and that's surprisingly or unsurprisingly going to be my song called Haunted, which we will be taking a look at in a second. But Carla, thank you so much for that donation, and thank you everyone for joining me tonight, but also the moderators for making the chat room, the spooky chat room, such a great place to be every other night, and this night tonight as well. Anyway, struggling to talk with the mask on, but we will get there. Jen has donated $10 as well. Thank you for this, Jen. The great thing about this mask is that you can be making all kinds of facial expressions and laughing, but it never changes on the outside. But Jen has donated $10. Thank you for that, Jen. The message is having Halloween fun and pizza. Wishing you a great show, sweets, with a smiley face. So thank you for that, Jen. Debbie has donated $4.99. Thank you for that, Debbie. The message is happy Halloween, Wingers and Phil. And Michael is in the house and has donated $5. Thank you for that, Michael. The message is, despite the likes, mug full. I was wearing my Wings of Pegasus hoodie, but it's too warm. Thank you for that, Michael. It is definitely not too warm here in the UK, hence why I have the hoodie on at the moment. Not the Wings of Pegasus hoodie, but I do have the Wings of Pegasus t-shirt. Not that you can see it because it's too dark. But anyway, if you want to get your hands on a Wings of Pegasus mug, maybe you can see that, hopefully, because it's white, it helps. This is the Spike the Likes mug, and technically this is the Tuesday live stream mug, but it's white, so you can see it, and it matches my face today. So if you want to get your hands on one of those mugs, it's in the tray underneath this video. Also, you can head over to Teespring, type in Wings of Pegasus. All the merchandise is over there if you want to pick up some. And then you can upload it to the Wings of Pegasus supporters group on Facebook. And we will be getting through some pictures tonight. Quite a lot of pictures tonight that have been uploaded over there. So thank you guys for that. But back into the super chat window, or should I say the scary super chat tonight. We've had a donation from Stephen for $4. Thank you for this, Stephen. And it's the guy showing his drink of summer fruits. And Marge has donated $2 as well. Thank you for that, Marge. The message is happy Halloween to you. Boo! Thank you as well to Amy, who has donated $4.99. Thank you for this. The message is no Halloween in this house this year, so thank you for the fun, spooky chat. And no problem, Amy. And I don't really usually do anything for Halloween, but then again, I don't really spend Halloween with anybody, or haven't previously, or at least maybe for the last year or couple of years with you guys. I don't think I did anything last year for Halloween, so it's good to mix it up a little bit and do something a little bit different for tonight. But anyway, thank you, Amy, for that. And Nora has donated $5. This is Renee. Thank you for this. Again, the message is love the spooky setting tonight. Happy Halloween. And we're going to have to scroll down. Thank you for all of these donations, guys. Carl has donated $5 as well. Thank you for this, Carl. It's for the usual Cross the Pond Fund. or for pizza or candy or whatever. Hope all are healthy and happy. So thank you for that, Carl. Michelle has donated $10. Thank you for this, Michelle. And the message is, Happy Halloween. Please give a shout out to my granddaughter, Lucy Michelle, who is a unicorn this year. So congratulations to Lucy Michelle for being a unicorn this year, and happy Halloween as well to you, Michelle. Thank you for that donation. Leanne has donated $2. Thank you for that, Leanne. The message is just a tiny happy Halloween donation with a ghost and a skull picture. And Linda Z's in the house and has donated $20. Thank you for that, Linda Z. The message is, ah ha 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 ha. This is for making me nearly fall off my chair. I really didn't think you'd do this, with a laughing face. This is the other thing, that anyone tuning in to the live stream for the first time ever, this isn't normal. This is just for Halloween, that we're just pushing the boat out a little bit with this particular live stream. But normally the lights are on and it's all fine and it's a lot less spooky than tonight. But anyway, maybe after the first video, we'll go back to the standard live stream setup, just so people joining in for the first time aren't just totally spooked out and never come back. But anyway, thank you, Linda, for that donation. Eddie has donated $20. Thank you for that, Eddie. The message is, thank you for everything you do, Phil. We love your passion and you are very inspiring. You are an amazing musician, have fantastic knowledge and are so friendly and engaging with your audience. Happy Halloween. So thank you, Eddie, for that and all of those kind words as well. King Nero has donated $5. Thank you for that. The message is, happy Samhain to Phil and everyone. Love you all. So thank you for that. Ginger Duran has donated $5 and says, happy Halloween. Thank you for this donation, Ginger Duran. And the message is, happy Halloween, Phil. Here's something for your Halloween basket. Virtual and a smiley face. So thank you for that. And Jeannie has donated $5 and says, eek, scary mask. Happy All Hallows Eve, everyone. Witch's brew in my mug tonight. Rock with a heart. So thank you for that, Jeannie. And this particular character or mask that I've got on is from the Saw movies, and it's Billy the Puppet. And sometimes I can't remember the character or what it is, but I've remembered tonight. It is Billy the Puppet from the Saw movies, if you're interested in what this face is all about. So thank you, Patrick, as well, who has donated $5. And the message is, happy El Dia del Muertos tomorrow to all my fellow Hispanic/Latino brothers and sisters. So thank you for that, Patrick. And Debbie has donated $9.99. Thank you for that, Debbie. Messages, there are no littles coming tonight, which I miss, but this will be fun. Thanks for making it a fun Halloween anyway. So thank you for that, Debbie, and no problem. Thank you for joining me and all of you guys for joining me tonight. We will resume normal live stream appearances probably after the first video, because I'm not sure how long it's going to be possible to keep on talking with this mask so close to my face and stopping my mouth from moving. But anyway, thank you, Debbie, for that. And Music Maiden has donated $10 as well. Thank you for that. The message is, Phil, you are looking a little pale tonight. Looks like you need more sun. Ha ha. So thank you for that. And it is true, but actually it's not that much more white than I am normally, so it's not really noticeable. But anyway, thank you for joining me tonight, guys, and a quick shout out to hit that thumbs up. We'll get everything organized on the screen after this first video, and then we can take a look at the likes and the likes that we're aiming for. We're also going to be having the pick roulette later on tonight, so stay tuned for that one, as well as all the pictures that have been uploaded to the Wings of Pegasus supporters page over on Facebook, because we've got a few of those to get through. So we're first of all going to be listening to my song called Haunted, not surprisingly, and this was requested over on Patreon. Thank you guys for requesting it over there. And then I'll get myself organized and we will resume. I'll keep this little Halloween pumpkin up on the screen, and I will see you guys after this. Rock! 1, 2, 3, 4! And there we have it. That was my song called Haunted. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I am back to normal. The lights are back on. And the hair, I think, is looking a little bit squashed. But we will hopefully get away with it. And thank you everyone for joining me tonight. If you are interested in getting that song Haunted, you can get it at wingsofpegasus.com/store, and you can also get it on iTunes and Amazon, but it's better for me if you go to my website, because then I don't have to pay them a percentage. So we're back to normal now. I feel a little bit more comfortable with being able to click on all of the right buttons, and also having the light on so I can see what's actually happening, and I can grab the mug there. Everything's now organized. So I'm going to get the super chat window up on screen again. We'll still have Mr. Pumpkin Man there. And thank you everyone for these early donations. We have had a few more that have popped in there, and Sue has donated $20. Thank you so much for that, Sue. The message is, you are amazing, with the guy dancing around, so thank you for that, Sue. And Laurie has donated $5. Thank you for that, Laurie. The message is, I love the mask, Phil. Yes, you look like your haunted drummer with, I can't see what that is, but then a pumpkin and some rock horns. So thank you for that, Laurie. And yes, it is the same mask that I've just had in the cupboard since then. So I finally found a use for it. So thank you for that, Laurie. And Vince has donated $5. Thank you for this, Vince. And the message is, Phil, Corey Leah asked in the live chat if you believe in ghosts. So thank you, Corey, for that question, and Vince for letting me know about that question. And I think that something funny goes on after we die. I don't know exactly what it is, and nobody knows what it is, of course, but I think there is something from all of these shows that I've watched, and I'd like to think that some of the shows, the investigation shows that I've seen about ghost hunting and that kind of thing here in the UK, I hope that they're not making it up and putting it all together just for TV and setting things up, because the presenter that does our version of that kind of program called Most Haunted is Yvette Fielding, and she used to present on kids TV, so she's a well-respected presenter, and they'd go to the most haunted places and just set up lots of cameras and do it all very professionally. And I'd like to think that because of her history as a presenter, she wouldn't go out there to try and fake anything. And there's a few things that have happened on that show that have just been really weird, like taps being turned on, and also actually them filming it, because they've set up cameras of just things moving by themselves. And I can't really think of a way to explain that. Obviously, nobody can explain it when they've tried to go to experts to explain it, but there might be something in the future where we now can explain all of these things, and it's a kind of force that we don't understand yet, or it could be something to do with ghostly people who have somehow got back onto Earth in a different plane or something, and are moving things about and making noises. So we will see. It's also an interesting thing that I see it as not particularly to do with any religion or anything, and this is sometimes people attribute the afterlife to a particular religion, whereas I tend to think that when you die, if your soul does go somewhere, it might not be anything to do with any particular religion or going to any pearly gates or anything like that. It might just be that we do move to somewhere else that's nothing to do with any particular god, but it's another realm that we don't understand yet. So there is certainly a lot of weird stuff that I've seen, which means that I question whether ghosts exist or not, but I'm kind of on the fence. I would love to go to a haunted place and just spend the night there and try and suss it out for myself, whether something so weird happens that I then definitely think that there is some kind of ghostly thing going on. But maybe in the future we'd have to have Wings of Pegasus ghostly investigations. But thank you so much, everybody, for these donations, because I'm going to have to scroll up a little bit here. But thank you, Corey Leah and Vince, for the donation, Vince, and the question. Corey Leah and Carl has donated $5. Thank you for this, Carl. Again, the message is an additional donation since I sold another print today, so all is good. So congratulations, Carl, for selling another print, and thank you for that second donation. And Laurie has donated $20 as well. Thank you for this. And the message is, Happy Halloween, Phil, and everyone on the live chat. So thank you for that, Laurie. And I'm sure everybody would say, or wish to say to Laurie, a happy Halloween as well. And happy Halloween to all of you guys. I don't think I've said that yet in the live chat room, but I hope you're having a great day and great night wherever you are. I'm not sure whether it's possible with COVID and everything at the moment for kids to go out and do their trick-or-treating. It's certainly not something that we've had here in the UK. And unfortunately, because people have been out there spreading the virus around, in 4 days time, the UK is going on a 4-week lockdown. So it means that the first time we did a lockdown, I think it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks, where you can only go out to get food. And that's what we're going to be doing again for 4 weeks. So at least I'm not really that affected by it because I'm always in here. So I'm always inside anyway. But thinking of everybody else who now has to stay indoors for 4 weeks, it can be a bit of a nightmare. But unfortunately, that's where we are here in the UK. And it's something that, again, people are blaming the government, but it's just people that are spreading it around. They're not wearing masks. And it's so stupid because as soon as it's declared that there's going to be a lockdown or there's going to be more restrictions, some people went out and all had a party because that was the last night that they could then go and have a party. So then they all get together in a huge group and totally miss the point of why we're going into lockdown, is to stop that from happening. But anyway, we will see what happens. As I said, fortunately, I'm not affected, as I'll always be in here, but a lot of other people are affected. But thank you so much, Carl and Laurie and Deborah as well, who has donated $14.99. And Deborah says, I see a bad moon arising, with, I think that's some kind of moon evil face. It's difficult to see the darker pictures, but thank you so much for that, Deborah. And Paul has donated $5 again. Thank you for this, Paul. The message is, this is my happy haunted place, with a guy who looks like he's very cold, as Paul is at the moment. So thank you for that, Paul. And Chango Chilemba has donated £5. So thank you for a little bit of pound sterling there. And for that donation, the message is, Phil, do you know any of the guys from The Darkness? And what did you think of their last 2 albums? So thank you for that. And I don't know any of them personally, but The Darkness were one of the first bands that I went to see live, and this was at Wembley Arena. I don't know what year it was, but it was just when I Believe in a Thing Called Love was really taking off, and it was a huge hit in the UK. As I'm sure you're aware, if you're donating in pounds, you must be in the UK somewhere. But yeah, they were one of those bands that I first went to see live in that arena setting. And I think I was just a big fan of their sound because of the hard rock influence in my own playing and all that kind of stuff. But also, they were a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but there's genuinely great technical ability in there. And also vocally, I know that some people, it isn't their cup of tea, but I just think it's unique and it's different and it's interesting. And it's something that certainly myself, I do enjoy. And their last 2 albums, I haven't checked out their most recent album, but it seems to be a little bit more that you can get your teeth into from that musical perspective. I know that when they first started with I Believe in a Thing Called Love, and the video for that was a bit tongue-in-cheek as well, but there was also a band that Justin Hawkins was in. I think they were called Hot Leg, if I do remember correctly, because they played at the Hammersmith Apollo. I went to watch them there as well. So I went to see Justin when he wasn't in The Darkness, and that was a bit of a side project. And then they got back together with The Darkness. So yeah, I've been following Justin around, not literally, but just keeping an eye on the music the whole time. But yeah, I am a fan of The Darkness, and just because of my hard rock influences and my love of that genre anyway. But we're going to have to move on. But thank you, Chango Chilemba, for that donation and that question. And Orlando has donated $5. Thank you so much for that, Orlando. The message is, have you ever thought about putting out a holiday album? So thank you for that. And to answer that in short, no, I haven't thought of putting out a holiday album. I think it would have to be an album of covers, but then the problem with doing covers is getting the copyrights. I'm still waiting on the copyrights for, is it 2 years ago now I put them in order to release a covers album. So it means that I'd have to go through that if I was doing some kind of Christmas album or something like that. I think I'm not going to be able to write an album of original material that's just Christmas based, because I think it'll be challenging enough just to do an album that is just a whole original album, but then doing it within a theme of Christmas. You think that maybe it would have to be happy songs all the time, and I tend to be going for more minor bass and riff based stuff because of the hard rock element in there. So I haven't thought about it, and just thinking about it, it would probably be a nightmare trying to get the copyrights if I was doing covers for a particular Christmas-themed album. But anyway, thank you, Orlando, for that. Michael has donated $5 as well. Thank you again, Michael. The message is, there was a long ago show called Project UFO about 2 Air Force officers. Oh no, not us. So I don't know what that refers to, and it's not a program that I've seen here in the UK. Maybe it's available somewhere, but maybe it's more in the USA. But thank you, Michael, for that donation. And Black Cougar 1959 has donated $5, so thank you so much for that donation. The message is, how's it going? So it is going well. It's a little bit spookier than normal tonight in the spooky chat room and the scary super chat, but everything is going very well, so thank you for that donation. And Ken has donated $10. Thank you so much for that, Ken. It is a straight up donation without a message. So let's have a look on screen. We are at 196 likes. We are aiming for, it's going to be something like 325 if memory serves me correctly. I'm not sure if that is correct or not. And if Carla can let me know in the live chat room what the target is for tonight's, or should I say next week's roulette, the pick roulette that we do if we hit a particular target, it'd be good because I haven't been over to Facebook to check the target as it is. So if Carla can put that in the spooky chat room, that'd be much appreciated. I'll look out for it. Maybe if you put lots of those emoticon things around it, then it'll pop out. And Carla has gone straight in with 330, and I'm assuming that that is going to be for the pick roulette next week and not just the general likes. So the general likes will be 325, I think. And Laurie also says spiketh the likeths. So thank you for that, Laurie, and a great idea. Let's spiketh the liketh at 35 minutes past midnight here in the UK. If you get it that thumbs up, it'd be much appreciated. We are at 200 so far. We are aiming for whatever I just said, 325 or 334, the pick roulette, which will be happening tonight a little bit later on. And I believe that we're doing 2 tonight as well, if memory serves me correctly. And I think Carla can maybe clarify on that, but I think last week we had this problem with getting the names and YouTube weren't showing them in the replay of the live stream. So then we were going to do 2 tonight because we could include all the names on that one. So I will look out for that, but I think that is 330. Carla's just gone through saying tonight's pick goal 330 tonight. So thank you for that, Carla. And I think we're doing 2 of those pick roulettes tonight. I just want to get that clarified from Carla in the live chat room. I will look out for that. And we are going to be jumping into the next video because I have to try and make everything organized on screen. We've got a lot of pictures to look at as well, but I'll make sure that I get the likes up on screen. Even though we're already motoring along, we're up to 203 already. So thank you so much for those thumbs up. And Carla says, yes, 2 spins tonight. So thank you for that, Carla. So we're going to be jumping into the next video of the night, the cover, and this was of You Know My Name, the classic Bond theme, and this was probably, I did mention when I last played this, one of my favorite Bond themes ever, just because of Chris Cornell's his vocal ability, but this is also going to be a collaboration video that I did with Kent Johnson, who plays the violin, so thank you to him for collaborating with me. But I'm going to try and get this up on screen, and I want to make sure that I have a little look. It was Laura that did request this over on Patreon, so thank you for that, Laura. We'll jump into this, and then I've just got to change a few settings on the live stream software, and then we will be back. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see you guys after. Rock!
Take a life, do you know what you give? Odds are you won't like what it is.
And there we have it. That was my version and also Kent's version of You Know My Name. I hope you guys enjoyed that one from the Bond movie Casino Royale, which is one of those movies that I do watch quite a lot. I think I watch it maybe once a year. It is one of my favourite Bond movies, as well as one of my favourite Bond themes. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy that one. And again, thank you, Laura, for requesting that over on Patreon. So let me get everything back up on screen because the live chat room's gone, but we've got that and the super chat window as well. And I should be able to get the likes somewhere because I was trying to edit that as we were watching that video, but it might be the case that it doesn't appear, but it does. Thankfully, it is there. 325 is what we are looking for with the likes, the thumbs up tonight. We're at 219. So if you haven't used your thumbs up yet, it'd be much appreciated if you could. And in order to get to the likes, or the likes that we need for the pick roulette, I think we might have a bit of a problem because we have this Halloween pumpkin man sitting on top of our scary super chat, and that's normally where the likes go for the pick roulette. So I'll leave that for the second. I might have to organize that and get rid of the guy on top of the scary super chat, but just so you know, we're aiming for 330 in order to hit that target. That is what we're going for the pick roulette to happen next week. And we have had the confirmation from Carla that is going to be 2 spins tonight. So we're going to have 2 winners on the pick roulette. That's going to be happening relatively soon. We're approaching 1:45 here in the UK. But something that I do want to do after the covers is have this little segment where we do address any of the pictures that have been uploaded over on Facebook. So thank you guys for doing that. And if you do want to join that page over on Facebook, head over to the Wings of Pegasus supporters group. You can type that in the search bar over on Facebook and you can join that group, and that's where all of the pictures and where everybody uploads their pictures to, and then I grab them from there. A huge thank you to Vince, and also I think Carla and Laura who link me to all of the pictures, and sometimes I get a few links to the same pictures, but that's always better than not having any links at all. So thank you for that. And I'm hoping that I am relatively up to date with all of the pictures that have been uploaded. It might be the case that I have to try and organize it as I go. And I'm actually thinking now whether I spent so long on the Halloween and setting this whole screen up that I don't think the pictures are in the software that I use in order to do the live stream. So we might have to spend a little bit of time watching another video while I try and organize it. I'm not sure whether it's possible to live stream and upload pictures to the software at the same time because it has to load stuff, and the stream might go a little bit wonky and a little bit loady, but we will have to see. So I believe that I haven't added these to the software. So what we're going to do is have a little look over on Patreon. Again, thank you guys for requesting songs over there. And it looks like we've had a few requests, and Kevin has asked for Unwanted Stranger, Deborah's asked for Unwanted Stranger as well, and Lisa has requested it, and Velvet has. So thank you guys for requesting this, and Jill has also requested Unwanted Stranger. So we're going to go and try and play a video on the fly here. I've got to try and find the video of Unwanted Stranger because it's something that, again, I haven't set up. This is what happens when I spend time trying to change the live stream. I then have to try and find where everything else is because I got a little bit carried away with the Halloween theme tonight. But we are going to be looking for Unwanted Stranger on my screen somewhere, and I have found it. So I will play this video, and I'm going to try and find a way to access the pictures while this video plays. And if this picture or the whole picture starts to load and go a little bit rubbish, it's because I'm doing lots of stuff in the background. So if that does happen, I apologize, but I will see you guys after this. And maybe Unwanted Stranger is a very short song to try and organize this all, but I'm going to give it a go and see what happens, and if it all goes pear-shaped, then that's just the way of it for tonight. But we will see. I'll see you guys after this. Rock!
Told me something about you that I didn't want to know. You looked me right in the eye and then you placed your head on my shoulder. This position that you put me in, you're on a mission to take my world from around me. Wide awake, I worry my brain. Turn over, turn over, turn over. Waiting, anticipating. Girl, come on, make up your mind. Night of passion became a nightmare. When the flood arrived, I realized what a fool I've been. You don't even know me, so how could you love me? Let alone care for this someone a stranger. Forget about the life that I dreamed of. Turn over, turn over, turn over. Waiting, anticipating. Girl, come on, make up your mind. Repercussions and consequences. Should've known better. Wish I never met her. True to the letter, I'll never forget her. Waiting, anticipating. Girl, come on, make up your mind.
And there we have it. That was my song called Unwanted Stranger. And you might have noticed how it's just stopped and started loading during playback. And I think I might have figured a way to get, well, how to get these pictures up on screen, because they're not in my software that I use for the live streaming. So I'm having to do a screen capture of the files on my Mac. So we're going to see what happens, but just before we do jump into those, I'm going to get the super chat window up on screen and also get you guys back up on screen as well, and the spooky chat room and the scary super chat, because we've had a little bit of action in there. So thank you so much for all of these donations. And let me just scroll up to make sure that I don't miss any here. And we're going to have to go a little bit higher here. So Paul has donated $20. Thank you so much for that, Paul. Again, the message is Happy Blue Moon Halloween Wingers. So thank you for that. Lucy has donated $19.99. Thank you for this, Lucy. And the message is Happy Halloween, Phil, fellow wingers and new wingers. Phil, what's your pick for the scariest movie you've seen? Mine is The Exorcist. Haven't seen it in years. Spike the likes. Take care, everyone. And then some Halloween pictures after that. So thank you for that, Lucy. And the scariest movie I've ever seen, I'm not sure. It's difficult. I think I have seen The Exorcist, but it wasn't too bad. I think probably Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis, the first one. I know that there's another movie that they re-released of the same title, which was a lot further on with the story, but the original Halloween movie with the Michael Myers mask and all that, I found that relatively disturbing. I think it's just because I was younger in age, but that was probably one that I'd have to go for if I was just off the top of my head trying to think of a really scary movie. But I haven't seen too many. I think, actually, there was a movie called The Blair Witch Project, and when that came out, I thought it was real. So that was a movie that I found really scary because I thought that, I don't know why I thought, I just hadn't heard that the story was intentionally made as a movie with the camcorder footage, and it's just a different way of making a movie that hadn't been done before. But I was under the impression that it was all real footage and that they found it of these people doing their project or whatever they were investigating in the woods. So that's something that I found really scary. But then afterwards, when I started reading about the movie, I thought, oh, it wasn't as I thought it was. But I suppose you guys can understand that watching that movie, if you think it's real, would definitely be disturbing, and it was. But then when I found out, it then wasn't as disturbing. But anyway, thank you for that, Lucy. And Karen has donated $5. Thank you for this, Karen. And the message is, Phil, you mentioned wanting to spend time in a haunted place. Have you seen the film 1408? It's creepy. Thanks for making Halloween special with another pumpkin, and cheers, Karen. So thank you for that. And we will be taking a look at Karen and Chipper a little bit later on. Hopefully it's going to work on the screen. But thank you for that donation. And I haven't seen a film called 1408, so maybe I can look out for that. And I don't know if there's any haunted places here in my town, Maidenhead, not that I know of. But I think you have to go to very old buildings in order to find some proper haunted places, maybe a castle or something. That'd be interesting. But anyway, thank you, Lucy and Karen and Orlando, who has donated $5 after that. And the message is, speaking of James Bond, may Sir Sean Connery rest in peace forever, James Bond, with a crying face. So thank you for that, Orlando. And yes, very sad news today that Sean Connery's passed away. I think he was 90 years of age. And yeah, it was something that he's one of those guys that you don't realise how old he is and how old he was in the Bond movies when he did those. So what a legend of film that guy was. And I am a big fan of a James Bond movie now and again. They show them here on UK TV just on a Saturday afternoon or something, and I usually like to have those on just in the background, and I just pop in to watch a little bit of James Bond for maybe 10 or 20 minutes and then get back to whatever I was doing, usually doing emails or comments. But yeah, Sean Connery was one of those that certainly is right up there as my favourite Bond, maybe possibly the favourite Bond of a lot of people. But I think being of the modern generation as well, I really like Daniel Craig's take on it as well. Being more serious and less kind of tongue-in-cheek that the movies were, obviously, in the 70s. And yeah, Sean Connery, though, was just a massively cool guy. But anyway, thank you for that. And I'm just going to scroll up because I don't want to miss anybody out. Thank you for this donation, Kay, of $5 as well. The message is, are there any haunted houses in your area? So thank you for that, Kay. And I think I just answered that accidentally, talking previously about Maidenhead, and I don't know of any in Maidenhead. So thank you, Kay, for that. Orlando has donated $2, and thank you for that again. The message is there trick or treating in Britain? And yes, there is. And yeah, it's something that usually we get quite a lot of, but not, well, this year, unfortunately, because of COVID. But yeah, there is trick or treating, and I don't know whether it's as big a thing here as it is in the USA, but certainly it's become more popular more recently. I'd say in the last 10 years or so. Certainly when I was a kid, it wasn't something that I went out and did, any trick-or-treating, but I think a lot of kids do nowadays. But my nephews certainly did before COVID came in, so they like to get dressed up and go asking for sweets or candy, as you call it over in the USA. They very much enjoy that part of it. But anyway, thank you, Orlando, for that. And Deborah has donated $9.99 again. Thank you for this, Deborah. The message is, all you guys and ghouls, Spiky the likey. Great idea there from Deborah. And if you could hit that thumbs up, be massively appreciated. At the moment, we haven't got the counter because I've had to change everything on the screen in order to get the pictures that I'm about to jump to up on screen. But hopefully that will work in a second. And we do have Mario in the house. So if you haven't said hello to Mario, you can do that now, even though I did mention it earlier on. Hello, Mario. Thank you for joining us tonight. And Mario has donated $200. Thank you so much for that, Mario. Massively appreciated as always. A crazy donation. But Mario's guitars, I'm not sure whether we can see them in the background. We do have the gem there that we can see in the corner. That is Mario's guitar. And also, I can just grab, it's within arm's length. We've got the Maton here as well, which is Mario's guitar that he sent to me. Thank you so much for that, Mario. And let me just make sure that I'm not going to drop that guitar, because I definitely do not want to do that. But the message is, Happy Halloween, Phil. And to all the wingers, no trick or treat here in Melbourne, Australia. This year, sad for the kiddies, but hopefully next year. Awesome Chris Cornell cover, Phil with a smiley face. So thank you for that, Mario. Hopefully things will get back to relative normality soon, but I think we've got another stint of lockdowns and things to go through before it does happen. I think people just have to try and take on the advice and be a little bit more sensible and realize that if you just go back to normal, you're then going to get a peak like 3 weeks later. But anyway, thank you, Patty, who has donated $5 as well. And the message is, thank you for that donation. The message is, hi Phil, I've been a patron for months, but couldn't access the chat to comment or donate. Thanks for the great analysis and music. It's good to be here. So thank you, Patty, for joining me and everybody tonight. And I'm glad that you've managed to get to the live chat, or the spooky chat as it is tonight. Thank you for this. Again, Paul has donated $5. And the message is, I was in a movie, Subconscious Reality, with Lana Wood a few years back. One of the Bond girls back in the day, 1971, speaking of Bond movies. So thank you for that, Paul. And I don't know who Lana Wood is. I might know the character's name if she was one of the Bond girls. And there's something else about the Bond movies. The female leads, or at least they weren't really leads, but I guess they were. The female leads alongside James Bond or Sean Connery, as was mostly the case, had very interesting names. Certainly names that I think nowadays, with political correctness, I don't know whether a movie would get away with calling the women some of the names that they did have back then. But it was all just, I think, a little bit tongue-in-cheek, and it was all acceptable back then and absolutely fine. But it's only when you look back at it you think, yeah, that's an interesting name to give a female character. But anyway, thank you, Paul, for that donation and for the message as well. We are going to be jumping into, fingers crossed, we're going to be able to see some of these pictures up on screen. And what I'm going to do is try and get the background up on screen first of all, so that everything should disappear and you should now be seeing the background. And I'm going to see if we can get a screen capture going on, and maybe this will work, maybe it won't. But first of all, we should have Patricia up on screen. It looks like it's working, and Patricia has her pick that she won in the roulette. So again, congratulations. And there's the pick, and there's the picture of some dude holding a guitar. So thank you so much for that, Patricia, for uploading that to the Wings of Pegasus supporters group over on Facebook. And hopefully I can change this to see Karen. And there she is. And here is Chipper. And talk about a bird who knows where the camera is very photogenic. perfectly positioned, and thank you, I mean, just perched on the album as well. A perfect picture there. So thank you so much for that, Karen, and also for Chipper for doing such a great job of posing for that particular picture. We should have as well Leanne maybe next with the mug, and here we go. So thank you again for uploading this, and this is the mug that I've got, the let's see how they get on, the monochrome version of it. There's also a purple mug that you can get your hands on. Again, head over to teespring.com and type in Wings of Pegasus. You'll find it all over there, but also in the tray underneath this video, or all of the videos. They should be on YouTube. But finally, I'm going to see, this one might be a little bit more difficult to get. I think I'm going to have to move it across like that, and then move this across to get it centralized. We're really having to shoot from the hip tonight with these pictures, but I think we had another one from Ginny. I think this is from Ginny, I'm not sure, but if my memory serves me correctly, it's Mia and Chili Bean, I think, and I don't know which one that refers to. We've got a bit of an animal theme going on tonight on the Halloween live stream, but thank you so much for uploading this. And again, we've got the monochrome mug, and it seems like it is a pet-friendly mug as well. So my album is totally animal-friendly. If you want to pick it up, you can play it for any animal you like. They can listen to it as long as they want to. But thank you so much, everybody, for uploading these pictures, and hopefully we kind of got away with that, showing the pictures up on screen. And I'm going to see if I can get rid of that and return to me. And here I am. So fingers crossed you guys could all see that and it wasn't just me talking over a blank screen. But we are going to be getting into the pick roulette for tonight, and in order to do the pick roulette, again, I just have to move some things around to make sure that you guys are going to be able to see it. I think that's going to be okay. So fingers crossed. I also want to just move something off the screen so I can see the live chat room and see how everything's going on in there. We have Leanne and Walter and Chet and Mary, Elaine, Karen, King Nero, Chet again, Gregory and Deborah, Vince and Michelle. Jennifer's in there as well, Teresa. Hello guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're going to be jumping into the pick roulette for tonight, and if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, it'd be much appreciated if you could do that. I'll see if I can get the live likes up on screen with it actually working, and it looks like, again, things have moved around all over the place, so I'm going to maybe see if I can grab it to see it on screen, and everything that I'm clicking on is not what I'm looking for. Aha, there it is. Right, let's grab that and try and move it down. And it doesn't want to move. There we go. Right, where are we at? It's 265. So thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up. We are closing in. We're aiming for 325 tonight. So we'll see where we get to. If you can hit that thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. We are going to be jumping into the pick roulette for tonight's Saturday night live stream. Hopefully this is going to work, and if it does, we're going to go into the intro, then it's going to be just a blank screen, and then the pick roulette wheel should appear on screen. So I will see you guys in a second, but you'll just hear my voice. But you guys know how it works now, and I'll see you guys after this. Rock! So here we have it, and I must remember to turn off the music. I think I remembered it last week, but we will see if we can get the roulette wheel up on screen, and there we have it. So we are going full speed ahead here. Now, if you're new to this pick roulette, we've got all the names on the wheel from last week, and also I think from the previous Saturday, because YouTube was messing things up. We are going to have 2 spins of this roulette wheel, so it means that I'm going to shuffle it 5 times. That's what I always do, to just mix the names up randomly, and we'll have 1, and then I'll do the same shuffle, and then we'll have the second. So if we are all ready to go, good luck everybody. Let's have our 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And without further ado, let's start the first spin to see who's the lucky winner tonight. Good luck everybody. Here we go. And noticed that with this little pick roulette wheel, it always seems like it's going to stop, but then it doesn't quite stop when you think it's going to stop. So we will see who is lucky tonight, and we're starting to slow down so we can see the names going through. And I remember that last time Carla almost won, but it looks like we have Carl going through, and I'm gonna say Roddy Patricia. Is it Mario? Or is it Corey Leah? It might even go as far as Molly and Austin. Is it gonna stop? Is it gonna stop? It's gone all the way through to Pleasant Valley Picker, California, I think that stands for, or Canada maybe. Either or, but Pleasant Valley Picker, congratulations on winning the pick. If you are in that live chat room, or I should say the spooky chat room for tonight, if you are in there, let yourself be known to Carla, and you can organise everything with her in order to get this Wings of Pegasus limited edition pick sent off to you, and it is signed as well, so congratulations. And we are going to be having another pick roulette, so congratulations. I'm just going to see if I get rid of this and just close it. Yes, we go back to the same wheel, which is exactly what we want. So congratulations, and we're just going to push forward with another shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder what are the odds of the same person winning it twice in a row. I do not know, but we're about to find out, because this is going to be the second pick roulette for tonight. Good luck everybody, and here we go again. And I think that maybe the backing music's going to run out soon because of the double pick roulette that we have tonight, but that's okay. I can just start it again and hopefully not forget to turn it off. But here we go. Let's see the names going through. There we have Mimi going through there. Mario again. I think we're going to be having a different winner tonight because it's a different part of the wheel, and Mary's going through, and because I randomized it, thank goodness, because Molly and Austin have just gone through again. Sleeping Dragon, Jim Adams. Is it going to be Ray? Or is it going to be Teresa? I don't know how far it's going to go. It seems like it always just goes. And it is Teresa who is the winner. That was so close to Ray, but Teresa, it just went over the line onto Teresa's name. So congratulations, Teresa, for winning that pick roulette, and let yourself be known to Carla in that live chat room. And I just want to keep a little bit of an eye on the live chat room, the spooky chat room, just to see if everybody is in there who has won. So we're looking for Pleasant Valley Picker, but also Teresa, to let yourself be known in the chat room, the spooky chat room, because I'm just going to maybe get rid of the roulette screen. But congratulations, Teresa, if you are in the spooky chat room tonight. I'm going to get rid of this and bring myself back on screen, because with the pick roulette, if the person who wins it isn't actually in the chat room at that time, then we go again and we find somebody who is part of the chat room. So then we might be having another spin, but I'm going to keep looking out for the confirmation from Carla to see if we have Pleasant Valley Picker in the live chat room. So if you could let me know in a message, maybe put some of those emoticons to get it to stand out a little bit, that would be good. And just pretty much anybody, let me know in that live chat room, because if there isn't that confirmation, then we will spin again. But I'll keep an eye out. It looks like everybody is saying congratulations, winners, and that's come from Renee. And we've got some thumbs up going through there as well. Neil has said winner, Teresa Langridge. Langridge. Thank you for that, Neil. And I'm just going to keep neither come up in the chat list. So no winners here yet. We might be having not only one more spin, but another double spin. So if you could clarify, maybe another double spin for tonight's live stream. I'm just keeping a little look. Okay, Carla says no winners here yet. So what we'll do is we'll wait for a little bit. I'm going to be playing another video, and maybe that'll give us a little bit of time to see if they do turn up in the spooky chat room. And if they don't turn up, we're going to have another spin. It is 1:10 here in the morning, so we will be wrapping things up quickly, but we might be doing 2 more spins before the end. So let me just have a little look into the super chat window, because I should say scary super chat for tonight. We've had a little bit of action in there, and let me see. It was Diane who has donated $5. Thank you so much for that. The message is Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody, is the villain in the new Bond movie. So thank you for that, Diane. And this is, I'm not sure if that's come out yet. There's usually quite a big thing about a new Bond movie release, but if it is out, I haven't seen it yet. But I look forward to seeing that. I always look forward to the next Bond movie. But thank you for that, Diane. And Kay has donated $10 as well. Thank you for that, Kay. The message is, if you were to create a riff that would invoke the spirit of Halloween, what would that riff be like? Key, tempo, special effects. So it would have to probably be detuned down to D. Probably that's about as heavy as you want to go. An open string on the low D string on the guitar if you want to drop D for that tuning. Key, I've just given you with the D. The tempo would have to be moderate. Maybe in and around maybe 130, 140 beats per minute, so not crazy tempo. Special effects, maybe some delay, and just a lot of overdrive on the sound. I think it would have to be quite a heavy sound, a little bit kind of death metal-y sounding. But anyway, Kay, thank you so much for that. And we are going to be jumping into a video, and I'm going to keep an eye on the spooky chat room so that I can see if we do have the 2 winners tonight in there somewhere. But we are going to be jumping into the next video, and this is going to be my lyric video of Greed. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys after. Rock!
Now the fire's burning low. Seems the bottle is my only friend. To think that I was once on top of the world, knowing who I was and what I become. This is how the story goes. When you fly too close to the sun, you will see
have it. That was my song called Greed. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And while that video was playing, I've been trying to get the pictures of Selena, who did upload her picture of her not only holding the pick and the picture that she got sent, but also she is standing in front of a picture. And I think I'm going to have to go back to Facebook, because I think this might have been her mum or her grandmother that actually painted the picture that she's standing in front of. So people might not even notice that she's standing in front of a painting because it is so good. But let me just see if I can read what's here. It was her mum, Marisa, who did paint it. So I just wanted to check those details. We're going to have to go to the background, and again, I hope that this works, but thank you, Selena, for uploading this picture. And we are going to be having a double spin, again, in the pick roulette, because the winners aren't in the spooky chat room tonight. So, get ready for a double spin, but let's get this picture up on screen, and let me see if this is going to work. And here we have Selena. So, thank you so much for uploading this, but also congratulations for winning a pick, which is now over in Brazil, because that is where Selena is. So a Wings of Pegasus pick has made it all the way over there, and I might be able to flip to the other picture that Selena uploaded. Here we go. So in front of the Brazilian flag. So again, and a great view there of the Wings of Pegasus signed pick, and congratulations to Selena. And we did manage to get that one into the live stream eventually. Thank you for pointing that out, Vince. It is much appreciated. So let me see if I can get back to myself on screen. There we go. Let's also get the super chat window, because we had a little bit of action in there. Let me get you guys up there in the spooky chat room. So let me just scroll down, and Paul has donated $5. Thank you so much for that, Paul. And Dars Macabre in G, 115 beats per minute. So thank you for that, Paul. And that was some unique pronunciation as well. And that's going to be Paul's version, I think, of that Halloween type song. I think with a riff-based song, I tend to go for something a little bit more up-tempo, so I placed it at, what did I say, 130, 140, something like that. But anyway, thank you for that, Paul. Cindy has donated $5 as well. Thank you for this, Cindy, and it is a straight-up donation, so thank you for that. Now, I think we are just about ready to dive into another pick roulette. Let me organise it again, because I've also not even got you guys up on screen, so I can't see the live chat room currently, but get yourselves ready, because we will be having another one of these. And we'll go through the whole intro again, because that's the way that I know to do it that actually works. So here we go. This is going to be a special Halloween second attempt at pick roulette for tonight. Rock! And here we have it. Let's get the roulette wheel back up on screen. We're going to go through the same process. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see if we get the same winners again. Or if, I mean, it's randomized, so the chances of that are very slim. But let's give it a spin and see who's going to be the other lucky winner tonight. Unfortunately, this is going to be the only winner, or should I say the only 2 winners tonight, because if they're not in the live chat room, unfortunately, they can't pick up the pick, because it all has to be done live, and it could be the case that we're spinning it all night, but I do believe there are some people in the spooky chat room tonight, so we must find somebody sooner or later. But let's have a look at these names going through. And Ken and Patrick and Teresa. And is it going to be Ray? Surely Ray can't be unlucky twice in a row. I think it's gone to Kenneth. And it has. It's gone through to Kenneth. So congratulations, Kenneth. And Ray has been so close to winning twice unbelievable, but well done, Kenneth. It just moved over to Kenneth's name. So well done, Kenneth. And everybody look out for Kenneth in the live chat room. Please make yourself known if you're in there to Carla so that we can have an official winner. So Kenneth is the first winner for tonight and technically the third, but the first official winner if he is in the spooky chat room. So let yourself be known, Kenneth. Congratulations. We'll close this. We'll do another shuffle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll spin again. I'm having a little look, and Laurie said it was almost Teresa again. So she would have got a double package or just 2 picks in one package. So congratulations. We're going to have a little look. I am making sure that I'm looking into the live chat room to see if Kenneth is in there anywhere. And let's have a little look at the wheel. Where are we going with this one? And we are going, there's Billy again, previous winner, and Jill, Beth, and Terry. I think this is going to be Gowan RS. Is it going to go as far as Paul? I do not know. It seems to always go a little bit further than you think. It's gone to Paul. So congratulations, Paul. And Paul's super chat donated earlier in this live stream. So we know that Paul is in there somewhere, and it looks like we're going to have to do a really quick spin. I know that Paul was in the chat room and the super chat earlier, so Paul, if you're still in there, please let yourself be known to Carla in the spooky chat room. And we're going to have to do, it looks like, another spin. So no Kenneth. Okay, let's close it, and we're going to do another shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another spin. And maybe we should make a limit to the amount of spins on a live stream, because we couldn't be here for a long time if we keep on landing on people that somehow aren't here in the live chat room. It would be a shame if we don't actually get a winner, at least one tonight, with the double spins. So Paul is here somewhere, King Nero says, so we will have a little look out. We are going round again, and we have Steve and Deborah going through, and Ray. I think it's going to pass these, maybe Cluster K. Is it going to be? It can't go as far as Lisa, surely. It's not, is it? It was Cluster K. I thought it maybe does the same thing every time, where you think it's not going to be one, but then it's the next one. But it did stay on Cluster K. So congratulations to Cluster K. You have won a pick, and if you can make yourself, known, that would be great. I don't know if Paul has messaged in the live chat room yet or not. Cluster K, if you can let yourself be known in the live chat room, that would be great. It might be the case that we are waiting to see if anybody's going to pick up these picks, and no pun intended, but if you want to pick up these picks, you have to message in the live chat room. And it might be the case that we have to point out and make it clear that everybody who types I agree for the next week's pick roulette, you have to be here in order to pick up your pick, because if you're not here live, then it can't be winning, unfortunately. So I tell you what, I'm going to give it maybe spin again for Paul. Okay, right, this is going to be the last spin because it's now 25 past 1 here in the morning, and we will be doing this all night. So let's do a shuffle and a spin. This is going to be the last one of the night. So maybe we can find somebody here who wins, who's going to be available to pick up this pick. So we will see what happens. And fingers crossed that we are going to get a winner who is here. I don't think anybody who has won so far has actually been in the chat room, but what are the chances of that? So thank you for all of the messages letting me know. And we have Renee going through, Calamity Jane, Peter Paula, Marcia, and karaoke closet. And Teresa Langridge, is it going as far as hippie? So, Teresa, I mean, it is unbelievable that we've had all of this time, and finally, I think Teresa will definitely be here. My suspicions are that Teresa has got to be in the... I mean, what are the chances? But thank you, everyone, for sticking with me, first of all, for the live stream pick roulette. But this is one of those things that if it was the case for somebody to win twice and just a Teresa to win it twice on the Halloween version of pick roulette, so congratulations, and this is it. Oh, we do have Paul. Apparently we have Paul in the live chat room. So congratulations to Paul for the previous pick roulette and for winning that. But Teresa has been picked quite literally twice. So congratulations, Teresa, for this, for the double pick. And I think Paul is definitely going to be here. I'm going to now hopefully maybe get rid of this, but congratulations, Teresa, again for winning. I don't know what the odds of that are, but I guess the more you spin, the more chances that you can get a second win. If Teresa isn't here, unfortunately, in the spooky chat room, it means that we won't be able to send it out because those are parts of the conditions for the pick roulette. And I think that the conditions are available if you want to contact Carla or look over the supporters group over on Facebook. I think it has been uploaded over there. I haven't had a chance to add that to the wingsofpegasus.com site yet, but we can have a little look into the fact that Paul, I think, is definitely there. So congratulations, Paul, for winning the pick. So it means that we do have at least one winner for tonight. And let me just get the live likes up on screen, because I think with all of that kicking off, we're not going to hit the target for tonight's pick roulette for next week. And given the fact that tonight we've had... how many spins did we do? Maybe 5? I can't remember. But we do have 5 spins and then 1 winner. Maybe it's a good thing to have a night off from the pick roulette. And then maybe we can get the likes next week. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Let's have a final look into the spooky chat room. And we have Alethea and Jennifer and Mary and... Perspex Savant was that, and King Nero and Patrick and Carla again moderating, still in there, with also Laurie and Neil. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Lila and Susan and Dennis are still in the house, and Debbie and Jennifer, Lethea again, Leanne, Mary, and Chango is still in there, Chango Chilemba. So thank you guys. Billy's in there as well. Thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight on the live stream. A little bit of a Halloween-themed one and a little bit of a different one because of the fact that with the pick roulette, I suppose if it's going to happen on any live stream, it's going to be the Halloween one where people are winning, but they're not there to win. So thank you, everyone, for entering in last week and the previous week. That's why we had this double pick roulette. But we're going to be looking at you guys in the catch-up crew to get a spike of those likes. See if we can make it to the likes goal of 325. And because we haven't hit the target for the roulette, it means we won't have a roulette next week. But maybe we can get those thumbs up and reach it next week. You can still have a final spike of the likes in order to get those likes as high as possible. But we are now at 1:30 in the morning here. So we're going to have to be calling it to a close. Unfortunately, we can't just go on endlessly into the night, because I have all the emails and messages and things to get through on YouTube as well before I go to bed tonight. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and I'm going to be live streaming again on Tuesday night. I'll see you guys again then. I'm also going to be doing a video tomorrow night, an analysis video, so look out for that one. And there'll also be another analysis video on Thursday, but I will see you guys again live, same time, same place, for a bog standard, normal Tuesday night live stream with no Halloween theme. But also, let me just jump into the super chat window to make sure that I don't miss anything out, because we have had a donation from Orlando as well, who's jumped in right at the end for $5. Thank you so much for that, Orlando. The message is, thank you for another fun live stream. Have a good day or night or night, everyone. So have a good day or night, everyone. Thank you for that, Orlando. And there's lots of rock horns there as well. And Paul has donated $2 and says, yes, indeed, I am here and very happy to be so. So congratulations, Paul, and that pick will be on its way to you very soon. And thank you for entering the pick roulette and being our only winner tonight, and for just receiving the pick. It's great that we had a pick roulette and we managed to get a winner, and Paul is that winner. So thank you everyone for tuning in tonight and for all of the super chat donations. Thank you to my patrons at the bottom of the screen for making everything that I do on this channel possible. You know who you are, and you do also pop up in the scary super chat tonight as well, and that is much appreciated. So I'm going to be calling it to a close tonight. I'll see you again same time, same place on Tuesday night, and I'll see you at tomorrow night's analysis video. Try to stay safe as much as possible. Follow your government's guidelines for wearing masks and keeping isolated and distanced from each other, and hopefully things will get back to normality, or relative normality, as I always say, relatively soon. But fingers crossed, we can but hope. I'll see you guys again very soon, and thank you for joining me on this Halloween special. Kind of special, especially with Teresa winning the pick twice, but then not being here, unfortunately, to pick it up. But congratulations to Paul, and I will see you guys very soon at the next analysis video tomorrow night. I'm always in the comment section as well on YouTube, and I'm always over on Patreon checking the personal messages over there. So if you want to head over to Patreon yourselves and get involved, get your name at the bottom of these live streams and check out all the stuff over there, then head over to patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus, and I will see you guys over there. But have a great day and Halloween wherever you are, and I'll catch you guys later. Rock!